Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. And we're now in the position where we are expanding our economy to help boost the liquidity and the value of our currency. And that will benefit all our citizens because they all can claim free currency every month. Anybody can be a citizen. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. There's no fee, there's no obligation. There's lots of things that you can get involved in, but they're entirely up to you. And as I say, there's no obligation. Once you become a citizen, and even before you become a citizen, we don't pigeonhole you based on any of the superficial differences that people tend to make important that aren't really. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity. Doesn't matter what color, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level you have. You are just simply a human being, part of one big family of humanity. We're all linked together, and each human being is individually unique, and so has something unique to offer, and therefore is of equal value to every other human being. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that non-separatist ideology that we have. And before that affirmation, we'll have a very short little prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure. You can get that many ways, but I'm talking about that long-lasting, ever new bliss that's within you. And it's something that everybody seeks, and many people don't even know what it is they're looking for. The people with lots of money and they're still struggling, they're looking for something, there's something missing from their life, and it is that true happiness. And it's something they can't buy. They go out, they get more money. What am I going to do with it? Because there's something missing from my life. The only way you can achieve that everlasting happiness is through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. And so that's what our little prayer is about. So welcome to everybody, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. It's lovely to have you here. And if you are live and you're not too shy, pop your name in the comments with where you're from, and we'll be able to let everybody know how many people we've got from different parts of the world. We have a lot of people watch the replays. They're available in YouTube, Facebook, and I believe in Twitch. Because 7 p.m. London time isn't a good time for everybody to be here live. But for the ones that are live, it's lovely to have your comments and where you're from. And we've got, I've forgotten the name of this guy, but it comes up as Earn with Atri, and he's from Pakistan. And he's saying hi. And then we've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. We've got Mary in from Chicago, USA. Colin in from South Africa. Peter from Cameroon. Don from Vancouver Island in Canada. Andrew from Auckland in New Zealand. Werner from South Africa. Maureen from London in the UK. So let's get cracking with our little prayer affirmation. Then we'll let you know what we've been doing today, where we are. We can answer any questions. And today we are going to do the first disbursements from the ShareHope wallet with the new random selection. And we'll be doing it live and see how many people we get. Okay? So, right, yeah. A little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless that we share abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. Our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. We've also got Eric just popped in from Quebec, and Richard from Devon in England. Quebec is Canada, of course, and Devon in England. Richard. I said that, I think. Okay, right. Today we've mainly been working on bugs. And the first one we needed to get sorted out was the active members, because well, for one reason, if not for anything else, but there are other reasons, we needed to make sure that the people that we're going to make eligible for the random selection are all active. And we didn't want to exclude people that should be active and weren't showing as active. So that was the first thing, and that took a little while to get sorted out and make sure the coding was updated to, because it's been going wrong for a while. And now we've got it sorted out, and your status should reflect correctly in your dashboard. Again, because it used to at one time, but things got mixed up and it didn't. Okay, so so that is back there now, and that is working. There is an issue with the power of one automatically being allocated to people that qualify through the 777 plan, with referring people into the plan and maintaining their status. And we haven't found out why that isn't working for some people at this moment in time. That is what we're working on. We will get it sorted and get it fixed. There are a couple of other bugs that we have to fix. Can't remember what they are. One of them is to do with deposits to the exchange in cryptocurrency. Doesn't affect everybody. In fact, all these three bugs that we've got are not universal, and it makes them more difficult to find. So there's that one, the deposits. There is the power of one bonus, and there's something else. Oh, I know what it is. It's paying it forward from the ShareHope wallet. It works fine for a lot of people, but not for others. Same with the deposits, works fine for a lot of people, not for others. And this power of one thing. So we are still on fixing the bugs. We've got to get these sorted out and corrected before we can move on and finish doing the 777 upgrades and things. Okay, we got Kingsley in as well from Manchester, England. So that basically is all we have on the development. I am getting closer with the explanation, or there'll be more than this backing it up, but basically on the pools, there will be a 6-point list for people, and it'll be how to access free money. 1, join We Share Abundance, free and without obligation. 2, verify your email address and log in, and you'll see that you now have $2 in your US dollar wallet. 3, participate in all 6 pools as soon as possible. This gives you the title of elite member. See below how this can be achieved. Make a correction to the spelling there. 4, maintain active status. This is achieved by logging into your account at least half the available days in a month. 5, you'll be accumulating wealth through gifts of ShareHope tokens to your ShareHope wallet simply by logging into your account. You'll also be eligible for the free monthly raffle, where you can win tens of thousands of dollars in ShareHope tokens. And as 6, as an active elite member, you are entitled to participate in the regular, free, random allocations of cash that has been gifted to you, withdrawn from your ShareHope wallet. And this currently ranges from $25 to $100. I've not said how often. I've just put in regular because at the moment we're going to be starting with once a month, I think. We'll just have to see how much income we can generate to get into the liquidity. We need the liquidity to cover the disbursements that we're going to be making. And so that's the main part of it, which is going to be another way that you'll be able to introduce people into We Share Abundance. Once they're in, of course, they are going to be exposed to the 777 plan, the ShareHope Powerline plan, Poverty Crusher plan, and when we've revamped to the Easy Business Builder, they'll be exposed to that as well. And we will have a nice suite of programs that people can get involved in for not very much. 10, 20, 25, $30, isn't it? $30 you can get involved in all of the commissionable programs. And then the pools, you can, well, for example, everything that you spend on the commissional programs, you get at least an equal value into your US dollar wallet. So if you joined all the programs at the minimum level, that's $30. And you've got $2 that you get for verifying your email, that's $32. You can get into pools 1, 2, and 3. And then the next month into pool 1, 2, 3, and 4 you can get into, I think. And then the next month you can get into pool 5, and the month after that pool 6. So it's all going to work together, and all the plans are going to work together, and we're going to bring it all into a really good synergistic way of doing things. But this disbursement that we're going to start on tonight is going to help. I want to give you the numbers, and I'll make a couple of comments on them as well. Let me get back to the app because I've lost my cursor just a minute. There we go. Right. Numbers. We had another 2 people that upgraded to paid status in the ShareHope plan. It's gone up to 473. This is in the last day, the last 24 hours roughly. We had 81 joined the 777 plan to 22,721. We have 134 people newly registered with us to 49,179. Active member count, we now have an accurate number, and it's 2,321. And that is a very small portion of that registered members number, 2,321 out of 49,179. We have 22,700 in the 777 plan, and yet only 2,321 active members, people that are logging in regularly. All you've got to do is log in half the available days in a month, and you're an active member. And we have people that are going into this random allocation for the disbursement of ShareHope tokens. The number will be 1,700 and something. I can't remember. 1,739 rings a bell. You'll see it in a moment. But these are people that are active and in pool 6. Now we have another over 20,000 members that are in pool 6 that can't be bothered logging in. And so they're not eligible for the disbursement, the random selection. So if you know of anybody, people have got the pool 6 still got a balance in there. It doesn't disappear until they've logged in 30 times of logging in to clear a pool, and then you have to rejoin that pool. Over 20,000 people. So hopefully with our disbursements now, we'll be able to bring some of those people back. Multiply Weezer, we had one new email verified member to 15,998. The program is dormant really at the moment for everything other than advertising. And we had, we logged in and we got enough to take us up to another dollar in the bonus pool, $10,534. Nothing you can do with the money in there until we get that those Weezer tokens sorted out and onto the new blockchain. Okay, so those were your numbers. We now have an accurate active member count. If there are no questions, I mean, you know what I've been up to, you know what Devian has been up to, you know what we've been up to behind the scenes, you know what we've got planned. Now, what we're going to do is a screen share. Now, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to show you the list of people that are eligible and how we're going to randomly select from those people. And then we're going to go to the random selection device, the website, which randomly selects numbers between a big starting number and an ending number. And I'll be making notes on the original page that you're not going to see because I can't switch between one and the other. It would just take too long. So that's what we'll do, and then we'll have a recap. We'll get back to the page and we'll see who all those people are, and I've got a little bit of a surprise in store for you as well. Okay, so I hope everybody's going to be excited and happy about what we're doing. Let's do a screen share. First of all, I want to get to the spreadsheet. Let's see if we can find that. This is it. It should be on your screens. Let me just check. Yep, it's up there. What we have in the left-hand column is the draw number. Now you see the first two haven't got a number because this is an admin account and this is a test account. There's another test account here. But everybody else has got a number. And these are people that are active and in pool 6. In other words, they're active elite members. We've got another few columns. We've got if they're in the 777, we've got them if they're in the Poverty Crusher, and we've got them if they are a pro member of the Share Hope plan, because we're going to pay more to people that are in. We're going to pay $25. You know, if you get selected and all you're in is the pool 6, and we will have some of them. You can see these numbers, they go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Everybody has got a number except those accounts that wouldn't get anything anyway. And if we go right down to the bottom, you see we got somebody here who's in an active elite member, but he's not in the 777 plan. He's not in the Poverty Crusher, and he's a free member of the Share Hope, which is fine. You know, we're not knocking people for that. All I'm saying is that this guy, if his number comes up 1739, he will get $25. Now the bulk of people above him there are in the 777 plan. So if they're in the 777 plan and they get selected as well, they get an extra $25. So there'd be $50 if this guy's name came up, because he's free in here. But if we get somebody like this, who's a pro member in Share Hope and he's in the 777 and he's an active elite and his number comes up, he'll get $75. And then if we get up here somewhere, we're going to find people that are in Poverty Crusher. They're usually older members. Here's somebody, he's a pro, Poverty Crusher, 777 plan, active elite, a really stalwart member like many of you. He will get $25, $25, $25, and $2,500 if his number comes up. Okay, so this is our sheet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the random selector. So I'm going to do another screen share now, and we're going to go for random.org. It is. This has been around for quite a long time. You can look at it, and it is the most used and accurate or random. It doesn't work on anything other than pure random selection of numbers. And you can see we've got the minimum number of 1 and the maximum of 1,739. And that is it's going to pick out a number every time we click generate. And I'm going to click generate until we've used up. We've got $1,000 set on one side until we've used up what we can of that $1,000. So I just want to make sure that it is showing in the app, and it is. Eric wants me to share the list. It's too much hassle, and it would be giving information out that wasn't pertaining to you. And everybody that is an active elite is in that list, and you're going to have to trust us about that. Okay, so I'm sorry, but it won't be shared publicly. We got Nankiapin from Nigeria as well. So here it is. This is what we're going to do. We're going to click that button until we've used up our money. So let's click the first time, generate, and let's see what we get. It's number 50 has come up this first time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that list and I'm going to get number 50. And I'll find them quicker this way. And I'm going to, opposite that number, I'm going to put in the selected, that he was the first person selected. And he actually has the $75. So we've used $75 of our fund so far. And I've lost my paper. Okay. So we'll show you these in a moment. And you'll see who they are. So let's get back here. And if we click the button again, and it's got number 88. So we're going to go to 88. And this is somebody that is in, he's going to get $50. It's the second one selected. And that's $50. So that's 125 so far. And it's a bit tedious, but this is the way it's going to work until we can get it properly programmed in. And I don't want to spend time programming it in at this moment in time. So we're doing it this way. Number 1267 is the next one. So I'll show you the results of these, as I say, afterwards. This is number 3. And I recognize a lot of these names, you know, and it's good because, well, they are people that have stuck with us. And this is somebody that is in everything. And so he's going to get $100. So that is now 225. And we go back to the random selector. And number 1449. And this is somebody that's in 2 plans. I think this was number 4, I think. You will get 50. And click it again. 1445. Oops. Number 5. He's in 2. He'll get 50. Back to the selector, generate. 676. And that's number 6. And he's going to get 50 as well. So $3.75. We keep pulling them out until we've used up our money. Click generate again. $10.56. $10.56. I think was number 7, and that is a $50 again. And here we go. I think this is number 8 coming up. $9.66. $9.66. And that is another 50. $5.25. I think we're $5.25. I don't say so. It says we're only $4.75. Wonder if I've missed something. We'll check it out later. Let's go back to the random number generator. $11.75. $11.75. And that is going to be a $75. I think that was number 9. $75. Get back here. $13.24. Aye. $13.24 is $50. I think that was number 10. $50. Get back and let's pick some more out. Let's see. Generate. $2.79. $2.79. $2.79 is number 11, and that is a $50. We're up to 650 now. I think it might be 700, but anyway. Back to the random generator. Everybody's got a chance. Generate. 362. And that is just a $25. Back again. The more $25 we have, of course, the more people we'll get. But $6.45. $6.45. That is a $50. And we keep going. $14.44. $14.44. And that is a $75. And we're up to $800, it says now. So we'll get in there. You will be able to see who's won in a moment. Let's generate some more. $14.98. $14.98. Is a $50. And let's see where we're going now. This could be the last one, depends on how much it's for. 512. Uh, 512. This is a $50. I've lost a bit of track with the numbers here. Doesn't really matter as long as we get the amounts right. We've got 900. We can do one more. So here we go. This will be the last time. So let's see what we get. 729. So 729. I can get you back onto the spreadsheet now. 729 I've not done yet. I have to remember the number. Okay, so I'll put in 729 up here. I have to get back over here. And we do a search for that. And that is somebody that's in 2. He's a $50. I've got a feeling it's number 16, but I might be a bit wrong on that. $50. The reason he's $50 is because he's an elite. He's in the 777, but he's not in the Poverty Crusher, and he's free in the Share Hope. So he's getting $50. Okay, so if we, let's make this dollars so it's a bit clearer. And you can see we've got $950. Now I can't draw another one, and because it could be $100, and we've only got $1,000. So we've got $50 left over. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to spring a surprise on you as well in a moment. But let's just now you can see I've got numbers in here. They should be consecutive numbers, but I might have got a few wrong. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sort this spreadsheet by selected. And then we'll see who everybody is. It does have, we want it by selected. Cell value smallest to largest, that'll work. Boom. And here we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should be 16. And this should be 17. So we've got 17 people here that are going to get paid. And it's a total of $950. It should show here, $950. Okay. So we've got Seventh Light. He's been a member for a long time. He's got $75. We've got Phoenix getting $50. Dujaro, $100. Adeoyin, these are the usernames, getting $50. These are, you can see the amounts down here. We've got Ashrabad, Funmiojo, Uniboy, Ozofoemi, Melanie Escaper 1, Sahu 69, Jupe 133, Clinton 08, Joe 747, Somosunos $75, Imiamani $50, Rosenwaji $50, and King Wales $50. So these are the people that will be receiving their money. Where's the home page? Home thing gone. Let me highlight those. So they're all going to get the amount that is mentioned here. Okay? This is how it works, and this is how it'll work every time. But what I've decided to do, and I've managed to scrape up enough money to do it, is, and it's not shown here because I only decided later this afternoon. I thought, we've got a bit of extra cash. What should I do? Should I just have more people? And I thought, no, what we'll do is we will reward the sponsor. So we're going to have another column here for sponsor. And whoever sponsored this person, as long as they're an active elite, as long as they're in this list, they will get a matching payment of the same amount. Now, it doesn't matter whether the sponsor is in all 4 plans or is only in one. He's just going to get an exact match of his referral. So tomorrow, I will have a list of the people plus their sponsors. Now, if the sponsor happens to be admin, if it's a Frammy, we'll just ignore it. I mean, Frammy won't get anything. But if it is anybody else that is in as an active elite, they will get a 100% match of this withdrawal from them. So the more people you've referred, and the more people that you have that you've referred that are active elites, the more chance you have of getting a withdrawal, because it won't just be from your account, it'll be from everybody that you've referred that has a chance to receive a payment. So that's it. I'm going to save this list. And Bob's your uncle is the old expression. Okay, so that's it. We've done it. We've given away possibly almost $2,000, $1,900. It could be a little bit less because we don't know if the sponsors are, who the sponsors are, and whether they're in the list. If they're not in the list, then they will not get the matching bonus. They have to be active elite as well as their members. How do I get back to here? Okay, so oh, we've got somebody saying something's wrong. Let me check on things in a minute. We had Kingsley, we got Eric. I remember his comment. We've got Nankiat from Nigeria. We've got Ron from Amsterdam. We've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Emmanuel from Nigeria. Peter says 1594 is wrong, should be 676. I'll look at that in a minute. 1121 not drawn. 1512 should be 5112. Peter Stokesbury did not get to check the last numbers. So I've made a mess of some things here. Peter's been writing them down. Let's have a look. 1594 is wrong, should be 512. Let me have a look at the spreadsheet. 1594. I tell you what, I'm going to leave it as it is because it was all random anyway. And if I've made an error in picking some out, it's still been random. It's a random error because I can't verify that. I would have had to have taken them all down at the time, and we're going to have people that have been allocated here. So thanks for your checking everything, Peter, but it's going to be too much of a hassle to change things. And the only way you could verify that is by going back through the video. It's going to take me a long time, and I don't have the time to do it. And it's going to stay as it is. Okay, so I apologize to anybody that was taking the numbers down and say that things are wrong, but that's what we're going to pay. And that's what we're going to do. And it may not have been accurate as per the random thing, but it has been random anyway. I'm not sure how I could have got them all mixed up like that, but I don't doubt that Peter is probably right. But we're going to stick with it. Okay. So I apologize to anybody, but there you go. So Lewis is saying congratulations to the winners. We've got Asuncion, greetings from the Philippines. Please, can anyone send me the login link for We Share Abundance? Thank you. If you go to WeShareAbundance.com, it's on there, but I can give it to you in the comments here now. Where are we? There you go. That is the login link. Should be there, I think. Yeah, Peter, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Lewis has got all the numbers there. But it's too much hassle to change, and it's been random anyway. If I've made errors, they're random errors. We're going to just stick with it. Well, thanks, Peter, and thanks, Lewis. And they will. I'll make sure I get it right on the next one. Okay. But there you go. We're just going to leave it as it is. Eric might be half right, and you need a checker. Maybe Richard, as he is apparently the closer to you than others. Just my little suggestion. None of you are closer to me than any. I feel you are all equally loved by me, regardless of how you react to me. I mean, we've got some people that are so dissatisfied that they can be abusive, but it doesn't alter my feelings for them. So nobody is closer to me. There are people that are in certain roles in support desks and things like that, that I appreciate their efforts, but it doesn't mean that I favor them any more than anybody else. Okay. What we will do next time is we'll make a list of numbers. We'll do a quick list of 20 people. We won't necessarily have 20 because it depends on how much money gets used up. But we'll first of all go through and get a list of 20. And then we'll go to the spreadsheet and we'll put those numbers into the spreadsheet and see who they are. And then we will have it sorted out that way. Okay. Distance-wise, he says. Okay, yeah, he's probably one of the closest. Although we've got members, and I know we've got a guy I've never met, actually, Mark, who is not that far away. He's in Cornwall, but I've never got round to meeting him. We've just not got together. He's in Wadebridge, not far from me. Okay. So that's what we'll do next time. We'll go through, and it'll save time as well. We'll go through, we'll take 20 numbers randomly. We'll use the numbers in the order that they come out until we've used up our funds. And then we will, if we don't use the funds up, I mean, potentially there could be 40 people, but it's unlikely because most people that are active are also in the 777 plan. But if we need more, we can always go back and draw a few more numbers out. But I think 20 will more than cover it in most instances. If we've only got $1,000, we can go through it in that way, and then we can put them in and we can do it that way. But for this one, okay, there's some errors been made by me. Hold my hands up. It's not really that important because whatever error I made was a random error. So it's just random selection of things that have happened. God bless you all. That is the first time we've done it. I'm not sure when we'll be able to do the next one. I will make sure we do it at least once a month. If we can do it more often, we will. But putting the sponsors in as well means that we need more money because we're paying those out. But it'll work better, I think, because it'll encourage people to sponsor and to get the people that they have referred, if they're not active, to get them to become active, so that they can benefit as the sponsor of a winner, potentially. Okay, I think it's all good news. Okay, we still have bugs. That's not good news. But the good news is we're fixing them, and we will fix them. And then we'll get back on track with the upgrades, and we'll keep pressing forward as we always do. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, see you later, alligator. Get out and do the extra mile and all that stuff, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In a wild